that says we have a 0, comma, we have 6 zeros after the comma, and a 3, 1, 2. They want us to write this number in standard form. So we are simply going to move our comma. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. So this will be 3, 1, 2 times 10 to the power minus 7. It was just one step to the answer, right? And then the next question then says, write 3,75 times 10 to the power 5 in standard form. In standard form. Write 3,75 times 10 to the power 5 in standard form. So my answer is just 3,75 times 10 to the power 5. That's it. This number is already in standard form. It's already in standard form. So that was a free mark, guys, right? And then the next question then asked us to write 3,25 times 10 to the power 4 times a 10 to the power negative 6, which is also very easy. We are simply going to deal with these numbers. So we'll have 3,25 times 10 to the power 4 plus a minus 6. A plus and a minus, when they are following each other like that, they give me a negative. So this will be 3,25 times 10 to the power 4 minus 6. And what is 4 minus 6? It's a negative 2. This then becomes 3,25 times 10 to the power a negative 2. But then this question is divided into 3 parts. Part A says give your answer in standard form, which is what we just did. And then part B, they are saying give your answer as a decimal. All right. Remember, our answer that we got is 3,25 times 10 to the power minus 2. Writing this number as a decimal, it simply means write it in ordinary form, right? So this is 3,25 times 10 to the power negative 2. I'll simply move 2 steps to the left like that, and that's where my comma is going to be. Where there's nothing, I'll put a 0. So this will then become 0,0325 as a decimal, right? That was for part B of the question. And part C of the question, they want us to write our final solution as a fraction in its lowest terms. So it's 0,0325. So 0,0325, you just have a look and check how many numbers are after the comma. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So this means it's 325 over a 10,000. But they want their answer in its simplest forms. I know a number that can get into 325 and also get into 10,000, which is a 25. So 25 into 100, we know it's 4 times. So into 300, that will be 4 times 3, which is going to be 12, 13. So into 325, it's going to be a 13. And if a 25 into 100, remember we said it's 4 times. So it's going to be 13 over 400. Let's confirm with our calculator whether we are correct or not. Remember our calculator, our best friend, 0,0325 as a fraction. Yes, it's 13 over 20. We got that one right. And then we are moving on to question number 7, where they've asked us to simplify these ones, which are straightforward. We are having a 3.8 times 10 to the power minus 4 multiplied by 2 times 10 to the power minus 5. Okay, so we simply say 3.8 times 2 times 10 to the power minus 4 times 10 to the power minus 5. So 3.8 times 2, my calculator, my friends, but then for 3.8 times 2 is just a 7,6, right? 7,6 times 10 to the power minus 4 plus minus 5. A plus and a minus, when they follow each other like that, they give us a negative. So it's 7,6 times 10 to the power minus 4 minus 5. What's minus 4 minus 5, guys? I hope you still remember your negative numbers. So your answer is 7,6 times 10 to the power minus 1. Most of you guys made a mistake there, and that led to you guys losing marks on this particular question. Okay, that's number 7A. Moving on to number 7B, which says we are having 9,53 times 10 to the power 3 minus 7,9 times 10 to the power 2. All right. So on these ones, I prefer to factor out. So in this case, we're just going to factor out a 10 to the power 2 because that's the smallest power. So we remain with 9,53 times a 10. So we just took a 10 to the power 2 from a 10 to the power 3. So just remain the 10 to the power 1, which is good as a 10, right? Minus 7,9. This side just remain with 7,9. Our 10 to the power 2, we maintain it on the outside, but 9,53 times 10, this will just give us 95.3 minus 7,9, right? Remember, when we're subtracting, we make sure that our comma is on, it's on a straight line, right? So let's subtract. We give there, that will be 13. This one will be 8. 13 minus 9, that's a 4, right? And a 5 minus 8, it can't. So 15 minus 8, that's a 7, right? And 9 minus 1, that's a 8. So we are having 87,4 times 10 to the power 2, which is not in standard form, right? We need to write that number in standard form. And we are going to get, we just need to move one step to the left, sorry. So this will be 8,74 times 10 to the power 1 times a 10 to the power 2. So our final solution is 8,74 times 10 to the power 1 plus 2, giving us a 3. That is what we're supposed to get for part B of the question. Okay. So moving on to part C, which says, part C says we need to find, okay. So part C of the question, we are having a 4 times 10 to the power negative 3 times a 9 times 10 to the power 5. Okay. So we simply say 4 times 9 and times 10 to the power minus 3 times 10 to the power 5. 4 times 9, that's a 36 times 10 to the power minus 3 plus a 5. 36 times 10 to the power minus 3 plus 5 is just a 2. But then, guys, have a look. 36 is not yet in standard form. So it's 3,6 times 10 to the power 1 times 10 to the power 2. Giving us a 3,6 times 10 to the power 3, 1 plus 2, which is just a 3, right? Hopefully you guys are following. And then part D of the question says we must calculate 8,2 times 10 to the power minus 5 divided by 4,1 times 10 to the power a negative 3. So we are dividing. So we say 8,2 divided by a 4,1. I don't know if you guys can see there. Times a 10 to the power minus 5. Because we are dividing, we are going to subtract our powers. So it's going to be minus 5 minus 3. So 8,2 divided by 8,2 divided by a 4,1 Our answer is a clean 2, so we are getting a 2 times 10 to the power minus 5 plus a 3, because a minus and a minus, when they follow each other, they give us a plus, right? So now we are having a 2 times 10 to the power. What's minus 5 plus 3? Minus 5 plus 3 will get a minus 2. So you guys were supposed to get a 2 times 10 to the power minus 2 as your final solution, okay? Hopefully you guys are following. And then our next question now, our next question says 8.2 times 10 to the power minus 5. 8.2 times 10 to the power minus 5. Oh, I'm repeating the same question. All right, we just did that one. We need to do the last question, which says we are told u is equal to 3,2 times 10 to the power 2, and a v is 2,56 times 10 to the power 1. So now the first part of the question says what's u plus v, and the second part of the question says what's uv. So u plus v, we simply say 3,2 times 10 to the power 2 plus a 2,56 times 10 to the power 1. You know, I like factoring out. We'll take out our 10 to the power 1. We'll remain with 3,2 times 10 to the power 1, which is just a 10, plus a 2,56, right? So 3,2 times a 10, that will just give me a 32, okay? So 32 plus 2,56. So this will be just 32 plus a 2,56. So this is the same as 32,00, giving us a 6, a 5, a 4. So that's 34.56. But we are not forgetting our 10 to the power 1 that we factored out, right? So it's 34,56 times 10 to the power 1. But 34,56 is not yet in standard form. We'll just move one step to the left. So this will be 3,456 times 10 to the power 1 times the 10 to the power 1. So 3,456 times 10 to the power 1 times 10 to the power 1, we'll simply add the powers there. Our final solution will be 3,456 times 10 to the power 2. Okay. Hopefully you guys were following on u plus v there, where we simply said after getting our 34.56, we said 34.56, excuse me, it's not yet in standard form. We need to write it in standard form, which gave us a 3,456 times the 10 to the power 1 times the 10 to the power 1 that we had factored earlier on. So now moving on to uv, the last part, which is the last question also of our test. uv, it simply means 3.2 times 10 to the power 2 times 2,56 times 10 to the power 1. Okay, so this one I'm going to use my calculator for 3,2 times 2,56. Then here for 10 to the power 2 times 10 to the power 1 is not a problem. My calculator, it's my best friend. So 3,2 times 2,56. Remember to punch in your numbers correctly. I'm getting an 8,192 times, so it's times the 10 to the power 2 plus 1. We simply add the powers there. So my final solution is it's 8,192 times 10 to the power 3. Okay. Hopefully you guys were following. If you have any questions, just type in the comment section, then I will assist you from there. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also to like and follow us on our Facebook page. Thank you.